Howdy welcome. This video has your practice for the week 1 poses, 12 poses for building strong bones in a different sequence. For each pose, you can pick the version that will be best for your practice today, offering maximum challenge without any strain. Enjoy your practice today. Let's begin sitting comfortably. You can sit on the floor or on a chair and just check your posture. Get settled. Close the eyes. Bring the focus to the breath. We'll begin chanting Om together 3 times. We'll begin with a warm-up lying on the back. So shake out the legs, stretch out, and lie on your back with the knees bent. Have the feet and knees together and the palms face down next to the hips. This is the neutral position. Inhale, let the knees come out to the sides, soles of the feet together, arms stretching overhead. Exhale, bring the hands to the knees, pull the knees to the chest, stretch the low back. Inhale, stretch the feet and the hands towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring the knees towards the chest. Inhale, arms overhead, feet together, and knees out to the side. Exhale, knees together, hands at the side, neutral position. Inhale, Baddha Konasana, knees out to the side, hands overhead. Exhale, Apanasana, pull the knees towards the chest. Inhale, stretch the feet and hands towards the ceiling. Exhale, Apanasana, pull the knees towards the chest. Inhale, Baddha Konasana, arms stretching overhead. Exhale, neutral starting position. Inhale, Baddha Konasana, stretching overhead. Exhale, Apanasana, lengthen the low back. Inhale, stretch the feet and hands towards the ceiling. Exhale, Apanasana. Inhale, Baddha Konasana, stretch overhead. Exhale, neutral position. Inhale, Baddha Konasana. Exhale, Apanasana. Inhale, stretch towards the ceiling. Exhale, Apanasana. Inhale, Baddha Konasana. Exhale, neutral position. Now continue 2 rounds with your own breath rate. And when you finish, relax the breath and gently release the legs out. Now we'll continue with the backward bending poses, starting with the bridge pose. Feet are on the floor, hip distance apart, keep the knees parallel. Take the arm position that you prefer. Inhale, lifting the pelvis. Bring the chest towards the chin. Breathe and hold. Pressing the feet forward, knees forward. Engage the whole back body. Exhale, slowly lower and release. You could hug the knees gently to the chest and relax. Taking one arm overhead, we'll roll over and lie on the abdomen, coming into Advasana, relaxation pose. Cheek is to the side, arms at the side, palms facing up. Take a breath to the belly. Preparing for Cobra pose, Bhujangasana, forehead on the floor, hands in position. Inhale, raising up the head and chest. Awareness in the upper spine area. Raise the hands off the floor. If you're comfortable, you can come in the cactus position with the arms, bringing the elbows back. Exhale, slowly lower chest, forehead to the floor, and relax. Now stretch the arms overhead, forehead on the floor for the diagonal stretch from the boat pose position. Feet and legs are parallel, arms are parallel. Reach out with the right arm, left leg, and lift with the head. Lengthen and lift. Lower, opposite side, left arm, right leg. Inhale and lift. Exhale, lower. Right arm, left leg. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Opposite. Inhale, lengthen to lift. Exhale, lower. Continue 2 more rounds at your own breath rate. And when you finish, gently turn the head to the side and relax. And moving on to the full boat pose, pick the arm position for you today. Arms overhead or out at shoulder height or hands clasped behind. Start with the forehead on the floor. Inhale and lift both halves of the body. Exhale, slowly lower and relax completely. Now rolling to the side, gently come back up to sitting. We'll be preparing for the camel pose Ustrasana. So you may like a chair or 2 blocks for support in this pose, or maybe you'll do the free standing pose. Preparation for the camel pose, come onto your knees with your back towards the chair, or maybe you have blocks at the sides that you're going to use. Knees are under the hips. Start with a shoulder stretch. Clasp hands together, roll the shoulders back. Now, keeping the heart and the lungs lifted, reach back, holding the sides of the chair or your blocks, raising the heart, looking up. Thighs are pressing forward. And slowly releasing the pose, sitting back, roll the shoulders, and relax. Now we'll move on to the forward bending, hip flexors, and hamstring stretches. So you have your choice of doing these sitting on the floor, or you can sit in the chair. You'll need your strap if you're in the chair, or maybe if you're on the floor also. If you're in the chair, sit with your back against the back of the chair. Use the strap around the ball of the foot, holding in both hands. Inhale, raise the leg, flex the foot, straighten the knee, press the opposite foot or leg down to the floor. Breathe and hold. Shoulders are back against the floor or against the back of the chair. And releasing the pose. Switch to the other leg. Grounding through the opposite foot. Inhale, lift. Straighten the knee. Flex the ankle. If you're lying on the floor, press the back of the head against the floor. Shoulders are pressing into the floor. Opposite leg is active. And releasing that leg. Shake out the legs. And back to the first leg for hamstring stretch number 2. Hold the strap, both straps in one hand. Lift the leg and rotate externally outward, resisting with the opposite hip and thigh pressing down. Check to see the shoulder blades are staying in contact with the floor or the back of the chair. And release that leg. Shake out the leg and move to the other side. Inhale to lift and rotate out to the side. And hold the side of the chair to keep grounded in the opposite leg. Make sure the knee is straight. If you have to give more strap to keep the knee straight, that would be preferable. And slowly releasing the pose. Shake out the legs. Now let's stand up. Continue with standing poses. Let's begin with Tadasana, establishing our Tadasana, the mountain pose. Grounding through the feet. Spread the toes. Press the heel firmly into the earth. Come up to the knees, straightening the knees without locking. Adjust the pelvis and hips directly over the ankles. Moving up to the shoulders. Shoulders are over the hips. Back of the neck is long. Ears are in line with the shoulders. Grounding through the feet. Bring the awareness to the top of the head and gently feel the growth getting taller with each breath. And preparing for the chair pose. You may like to do this freestanding, or you could have the back near the wall and you can have a chair for support in front. Feet are comfortable distance apart, weight grounded through the feet, and bending the knees. The knees are coming out over the toes. Breathe in, hold. Keep a lumbar curve here. And if you're comfortable, you can raise one arm and then the other arm. To come out, press the feet down and come up. Shake out the legs. And now, if you haven't already done so, we'll move next to the wall for the other standing poses. The next standing pose near the wall will be the triangle pose, Trikonasana. Take a wide stance, turning the front foot out, 90-degree angle. Hips are forward, arms are out strong. Inhale, exhale into the pose. Rotating the hip, pressing the outside of the back foot, lifting the arch of the front foot, arm up. Inhale, slowly coming up. And reverse the feet to the other side. Hips are forward, arms up. And coming into the pose. Inhale, slowly raising up. Turn the feet forward, step back to center. Okay, next pose is Ardha Chandrasana, the half moon pose. You might want a chair or a block for this pose and be more in contact with the wall behind for support. The front foot is turned out and using the wall for support, hold the chair or your block and lift into horizontal position. Flex the foot. Bring the top hip back, bottom hip forward, and raise the arm up. And slowly release the pose. Shake out the legs, and we'll move to the other side. Come into starting position. Lift the leg, adjust the pelvis, and lift the arm. You can begin to play with the balance a little, moving the buttock away from the wall, moving the hand out, and slowly release the pose, coming back. Shake out the legs. Now the next pose is the revolved triangle. You might like a chair for this pose also. Have the feet comfortable distance and the front foot out. Arms are out against the wall. And to come into the pose, we're going to move the front arm up, pivot with the back arm around into the twist. Use the hand on the wall to press into the twist. Keep the pelvis level. You can come onto the forearm if that's comfortable, or stay with the arm out straight. Raise the arm, breathe and hold. Hips are level, scissor the thighs, press into both feet. Feel the spine is lengthening as you move into the twist. Feet are grounded. You come out, arm comes forward, back to center. Now we can move to the other side. Maybe you'd like to use the block. It's another variation. Come into the starting position. Arms are strong. Front arm moves up the wall, back arm comes around. Step the back foot into position. Use the pressure on the wall to move into the twist. Level the pelvis. Feet are grounded. To come out, slide the hand along the wall and come back to center. Bring the feet together. Now we'll be moving into our twisting poses, which you could do at the wall, or you could sit on the floor for both twists. I'll do the first twist standing at the wall using the chair. You're facing the chair. Bring the foot up. If you're sitting on the floor, bring the right knee up towards the chest. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale into the twist. Traction on the back hand on the wall will move you deeper into the twist. Arm position in the sitting pose will support the twist. And slowly release the pose, coming back to front. Lengthen the spine, and we'll move to the other side. If you're sitting, grounding through the sitting bones, come into the preparation. Inhale to lengthen and exhale into the twist. Use the arm position to move deeper into the twist. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, twisting. Keep the shoulders level. Chin parallel to the floor. And slowly releasing the twist. Come back to center and lengthen the spine. Second twist. If you're at the wall, you could do sitting on the chair at the wall, or you could move to the floor to the sitting position. The second twist is the half spinal twist, Ardha Matsyendrasana. You could have the leg out straight and the right foot crossed over, or you could bend the knee of the bottom leg. Make sure the sitting bones are grounded. Knee is up against the chest. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale into the twist. Use the arms to support the twist without stressing the shoulders. Keep lengthening with each inhale and twisting on the exhale. And slowly begin to release the head back to center, release the legs. Bring the knees up to the chest and lengthen the spine. We'll prepare for the other side. Come into your starting position. Inhale, lengthening, and exhale into the twist. Make sure the sits bones are both grounded. Lengthen on the inhale. Deepen the twist. And slowly release the pose. Bring the knees up to the chest and lengthen the spine. And that finishes the asana portion. Now we can lie onto the back, coming into the relaxation pose. Take a moment to adjust your savasana. Maybe you like to bring the knees to the chest, roll a little from side to side, whatever little movements are comfortable. So you can completely relax into savasana. Feet apart, arms to the side, palms facing up. Head is centered. Close the eyes. Have a deep breath. And completely release. We'll be relaxing in savasana for the next 3 to 5 minutes. Take this time to let the body's intelligence assimilate the benefits of the poses. Rejuvenate the entire system with strength and balance. When you finish your relaxation, come up to sitting and take a little time for your pranayama practice so you can complete this yoga session with energy and balance. Enjoy the eternal Om vibration, experiencing the peace of your own true nature. Om Shanti, Om Shanti.